All right, so let's talk a little bit about how FireVibe was created. It's a pretty cool story. So we started out, we were a group of professional photographers. Most of us were real estate photographers. And it was about 4 years ago, and we shot houses for a living. We had a very good business of shooting houses for the real estate industry and the luxury, like, vacation rental property industry. We're from a beach resort area in Florida. So we had a really good business doing that. And, we were actually almost got too big to even handle the demand. And we were trying to find ways to streamline the process and, trying to hire more photographers. It was always kind of a problem because of these things. These things had inefficiencies. For example, it was always harder to handle the editing and getting the photos organized off these, And, it just, so we had some growing pains trying to scale the traditional real estate photography business. And then, we started seeing these phones and the cameras getting better and better. And at first, we didn't want to accept that, because like most photographers, you don't want to think that the camera in a phone is that you're some random person has in their pocket is better or as good as what you have. But slowly but surely, we saw the possible advantages of it. It was more like what if we could shoot with phones? And all of a sudden we just kind of did a little brainstorm of well, hypothetically, if we could pull off the same quality, what would that look like? And, we realized all of our problems would be solved if we could figure that out. Because, the editors would get the photos instantly because the phone's connected to the internet, so it's sent right to them. And, training photographers would be so easy because all they need is a smartphone. So now it wasn't didn't happen overnight. We had to literally engineer a process. We had to make an app. We had to invent an app a camera app that actually captured photos the way we needed it, that our editors could deliver the same product. But, we figured out a way. And 2 years later, we launched FireVibe, and it's interesting. We originally created FireVibe just to automate our business, to make our business more efficient. It wasn't until about a year in when we thought, oh, wait, the clients could just shoot themselves and we just edit them, and that was like light bulb. And it's really funny, seeing, I take a lot of pride in it. I mean, at the same time, I get hate mail from professional photographers sometimes because it's very disruptive. But that's not what I'm out to do. I'm not out to. There's always going to be a gap between amateur and professional. If anything, FireVibe just helps. Helps me as a professional photographer. I love shooting with my phone now. I love the fact that the camera that I use to get paid for is always in my pocket. Okay, when I snap some photos, when I'm on a photo shoot, I can send them to my editors right away. They get them right away and they're processed and sent right at the client. I love that. I make more money because of that. And it all had to do with just accepting phones. Right now, I'm shooting on a phone right now. Okay? Using this as a prop. I wouldn't dare shoot this, with a DSLR. Because the phone's just it's the better weapon. So that was how, we started. So, the moral of that story is, if you're thinking of coming on as one of our photographers, as long as you have a phone, we'll take you. In fact, and we love training people from scratch, and we love people who are just working with a phone, because we take so much pride in that. There's nothing wrong with these things, but these are slowly going to be phased out, because they're putting the same sensors in the phone. I mean, slowly but surely you can see where it's going. And, 99.9% of the photos taken in the world every year are on smartphones. So are we really going to sit around and talk about what the best camera in the world is? It's a smartphone. So anyways, if you that's our story, and we're sticking to it. If you are interested in learning more about FireVive and possibly joining our team, just click the link below wherever you are right now, and we'll get you going.